Welcome back to the channel. Unfortunately, we took a loss on New Zealand USD, the continuation long that I explained in last video. So last video, we had a limit order set on the 61.8 level, and as you can see, tapped in and had a nice reaction. And I ended up cancelling that limit order as we had money on Chef JPY. However, I set another limit order for the continuation long, as you can see, and unfortunately I'll drop down to a lower time frame, but price melted through our entry, hit our stop loss, and melted through. I'll also show you and update you on our current live position on AUD USD. It's a nice daily setup, risking 4% to make 1%, and we're in that one now, about halfway to our take profit. Let's get into it. So starting with New Zealand USD, the trade met the day trading plan perfectly. So it was a valid loss. I'm not too annoyed. Just take it on the chin and move on to the next trade. So I'll walk you through why I entered this trade. So on the weekly, I was bearish. Daily, I was also bearish. And 4 hour, I was bearish. So daily, bearish. 4 hour, bearish. And we had the original range here, which I should update now. That's played out to here. But my day trading strategy is quite simple. So if I'm bearish on the higher time frames, I would have a short set up here, roughly, risking 4% to make 1% or 0.25 risk to reward. So on the smaller time frames, I wait for changes in characters and changes in market structure to bullish to ride price up to my higher time frame target. And as you can see, we had a change of character and another break of market structure. So I entered on the confirmation entry. We had a nice fair value gap that lined up with the 61.8 Fibonacci level, and at the time the 50 EMA was also acting as support for my entrance. We also had a little minor support and resistance zone here where price has reacted to in the past. So it was a valid loss, met the plan, just an unfortunate outcome. But that's my day trading strategy. As you can see, and I explained in the last video, this one worked perfectly. I was in and out of the market. Let me just clear up the charts. I explained in the last video. Looking back, I should have kept the limit, but I was happy with the money we made on Chef JPY. So yep, that's the limit I had. And had a very nice reaction of the support and resistance, 61.8 level. And a small fair value gap, a little bit lower. I would say there's one on the 5 minute. Maybe, no? Yeah, there we are. Very nice. So that's the first loss since we've swapped over to negative risk on the funded account. We'll take it as a learning lesson. I'm thinking of changing the day trading strategy just to align up with my higher time frame trend, as technically we are counter trend trading. It does work most of the time. I've had quite success this week, probably 10-0. However, unfortunately with the funded accounts, I can't have too many limit orders set. So that is one limitation of negative risk on funded accounts. So I'll keep that in mind and maybe refactor my approach to markets next week. So the next swing trade we're in at the moment, and it's looking quite nice, is AUD USD. So I'll walk you through the logic yet again. Weekly was bearish. We swung down, had a swing point here, swung down, and we broke that. So the first break, and then a second break of market structure up here. So I was bullish on the weekly. Daily, very similar. price is going up, and lots of breaks to the upside, and a beautiful nice daily range. 50 EMA acting as support, a daily order block, and daily support and resistance as well. And on the 4 hour, line up with a nice fair value gap down below. As you can see, price has tapped in nicely and is having a nice reaction, starting hopefully to break market structure to the upside on the lower time frames. And yeah, we'll just hold this one and see how it goes before the close of New York, as I don't want to hold over the weekend for swaps. But open sea trader, and we're currently in AUD USD here, up $261 at the moment. I'll make another trade update probably next week, updating you on AUD USD and any other trades we take. Thank you for watching.